Aye, so I was thinking like we decided, God, it must have been like a month ago or so when we were trying to get an idea in place about doing our show area open night thing where we invite customers, there's promo around like a certain product or an offer of some sort, and we're like, this means that the show area needs to be perfect and beautiful. We need to organise catering, we need to organise entertainment, blah 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 blah. And at that particular point, like it was like 4 weeks before we were meant to be like on it, and everyone was fucked.
Yeah.
We were totally overloaded. There'd been multiple things going on within work that would just made it like painful to even contemplate having to pull this together when we were all already so knackered. And you'd said, let's not do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do something for ourselves instead? And I thought, like, in that moment, I was thinking to myself, well, what do we rely upon when it's talking about the open day? Like, we don't need what it's going to give us right now. At that moment, we were like, we don't actually need it. We're already busy. We've already got a lead time. We're actually really like trying our best to manage all the pressure of being busy. So why do we want to be more fucking busy?
Yeah.
So instead, we're just going to have a wee shindig to ourselves. But I thought that sort of bleeds into the other thing of finding connection with one another that's out with just the normal day-to-day at Gillies Mackay. And today, I've been away for a long weekend with my beautiful husband. And so I haven't been at work since Thursday. It's now Tuesday. And on my way back into work today, seeing likes of Amy and Soph and even that and Elsa helping sort of like organise what's going to happen on the Friday was like a really nice feeling to know that the girls were like grouping together and getting shit done. And when there's like a handful of staff members that aren't going to be able to make it on the Friday, and for whatever reasons, it doesn't matter. It's just that for me, it kind of breaks my heart a little bit, because I really want the opportunity for like the team to come together that's not work based. So it's not like everything that they have to deal with on a daily is always just like boom, 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 go, 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 pressure, pressure, pressure. You need to do this. You haven't done this. And the way in which they have to communicate is very sort of direct and straight to the point. It's like, let's get this shit done. And it's all in Messenger or voice notes or whatever. And it's just so fucking clinical. And I really want them to just be able to be with each other and sit in each other's company and say, oh yeah, you're actually pretty sound.
Yeah.
And I was really hoping that the Friday was going to be the opportunity for that. So yeah, so we're talking about connection and the difference of what it is to us today versus like what it's been in the past, or what we remember it as kids or as just young adults in general. Like, do you feel like there seems to be a shift? And I feel like I'm certainly pining for human connection, like face to face.
Yeah.
And the struggles that I definitely fucking have when it comes to Messenger or WhatsApp or whatever.
Yeah. I struggle with working from home actually, because being like when you're stuck in the house like working and then doing all your other jobs with the kids and stuff like that, and you didn't really see other people, it's quite heavy. It feels heavy in terms of not being able to see other people. I do miss being up here like often.
Yeah.
So when I come in on a Tuesday, I'm just like, oh, this is good. Like, it's a relief. And I'm getting to the point, like, well, we were just speaking about it in the background before we started recording, but like, I'm definitely getting to a point where I'm just like, go and just phone me.
Yeah.
Instead, like, rather than messaging. I'll get caught up in messages because that's the standard thing to do.
Yeah.
And like, I know that I can't be arsed with it like most of the time as well, and I try and shut it off sometimes because I'm just like, if sometimes I just like message people like, go and just phone me.
Yeah.
because I can't be bothered like going back and forward in messages all the time. It's just so much more work. I think Stephen's dad's actually started doing voice notes, so he sends voice notes back and forward. I can't be arsed with voice notes either.
No, yeah.
I don't think it makes a difference. It's still another message.
I know. I don't want to listen to your 9-minute podcast, Callum, on how that bass has gone down.
Yes. Aye, that's it. So we were talking about like just turning up for a cup of tea.
Yeah, like actually just
conversation.
visiting folk for no reason other than the fact that you're passing, or just because you've got an hour.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to that? Like, where did that go? Like,
or dare I say, you want to see them?
Yeah, exactly. Like, when did you stop wanting to see people in person? Like, where does that come from? I think I've got my neighbour Katie, who has like an open door house basically, so you can pop in there anytime, and get the chat with Katie. But Katie can chat, so you hate to be ready for it. And it could last a whole evening and 5 bottles of wine, so you don't know. You just gotta watch yourself. But like, apart from Katie as the anomaly, but you know, it's the Jewish way. That's what they do. And apart from, I'd say, my dad and Caroline, who probably don't go a weekend without seeing one of their children, one of my siblings. I don't have that. I don't have that anymore. I think I used to when I lived in a village. I think it was more prominent then, but I'm talking, that's like 15 years ago now. So, you know, it's definitely not a thing. Yeah.
I think you talk about neighbours. I've got good neighbours as well.
Yeah.
And she, Paul and Robert, they always pop round, or if we're, especially in the summer, we see each other in the summer all the time. Summer's great for that. And they always pop round and they'll give you a wee. They're always cooking, so they'll always come round with their cooking and stuff, and it's amazing. And ask you what you're up to, or they'll invite us round to their garden for a wee, like just a wee chat and stuff. It's great, and I always feel bad because I never invite them into the house because my house is a shithole. So I hold a lot of shame in that.
You know what? That's probably a thing though. For me, I think you just saying that and all the work that like I'm trying to do DIY wise in the house. Chris said to me the other day, he goes like, well, what are we going to do once it's done? Like, we'll hate to start inviting folk round or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's true though. There is that pressure. And why? It's so fucking weird that that's a thing. Does anybody really give a shit?
Well, no, like, if I was to walk into someone's house, because I do this, when someone comes into my house, I'm just like, please excuse the mess.
Yeah.
It's a shithole in here. And everybody goes, don't worry about it, it's fine. And if I were to walk into somebody's house and they said the same thing, I would literally, I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not bothered.
Yeah,
like, I'm just in
so
your house.
nuts.
But like, when it comes to your own house, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's just, everything's lying about fucking dishes there, blah, blah, blah. What are they going to say? I have heard judgment in the past from certain people about houses and the way they look, and they'll not say it to their face.
Yeah,
they'll
they'll
say it beyond their
back,
face.
yeah.
I suppose like that'll stick with you a wee bit.
Yeah.
But the new, like, I don't give a shit, but I still say it anyway.
Yeah.
For their sake,
Yeah.
rather than my own sake.
Yeah.
Why do we do that? Like, why do
Oh,
we do
so
that?
they don't feel embarrassed?
Yeah, aye.
About how shit your house
No,
is?
why? Because I really, like, I don't care. Like, it is what it is. I think I did care at one point. But right, like now I'm just like, it is what it is. Like, if you want to hear why my house is a shithole, I'll quite happily sit and tell you why. So aye.
Yeah, no, I definitely do care if my house is a shithole. And not for any fucking visitor, for myself. I cannot fucking stand it.
Yeah.
Like, it drives me insane. Like, we've just come back from being away this weekend, and the house is in disarray. We've got work going on. The garden's getting done. The bedroom's getting decorated. The living room's getting decorated. There's shit everywhere. My husband and my final born, as I like to call Luna, never having another child ever again. They two are kleptomaniacs, hoarders, and they have everything under the sun in terms of anything that could be a trend or could be a hobby. And they have so much fucking shit So there's all of this going around a house that's already in disarray, with boxes of like a new bed, with like everything jammed in different corners because I don't have anything for anywhere to go whilst the bedroom's getting done. And I'm just like, come back from a long weekend away into this chaos, and I've got work today, and I've got like a space of like 4 hours to get shit done with a demanding 8-year-old. And I'm just fucking losing my shit because my house is a mess. I can't stand it. It drives me mad. I fucking, honestly, it's the thing that if I could just recognise that in the moment and know that the reason why I'm so upset is because my house is a mess, it would make things so much easier, but I don't. And if once the place is tidy, the instant relief I get from that. See, walking in on a Thursday after Jordan, my cousin, she does a bit of cleaning for us. Once she does that, if I get to the house first before there's anybody else and the house is clean, and I can smell that the floors have been mopped and the toilets the toilets are all clean and everything like that, it just like instantly hits me. I'm just like, oh, I am so fucking happy.
Yeah.
Like, life is good. But see, when it's a shithole, I'm like, fuck this, fuck my life. I don't want to be here.
It's hard to keep
fucking nuts.
It is. Like, it's hard to, like, it pisses me off, like, that the fact that my house is a shithole all the time. And I spend my weekends, I can't keep on top of it during the week. It gets to the weekend, you get to a Saturday, so I'm spending the Saturday just, like, gutting the place. When it's finished, I'm so happy. I'm, like, ridiculously happy that it is clean. And then you get to, like, the end of the day, Sunday, and it's fucked again. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like... So you've got this constant underlying, like, what is it, like, fucking cleaning depression?
Yes, that's it. It's a cleaning depression. Oh God.
It's constantly kicking about, and there's I just feel like there's fuck all you can do about it. There's nothing you can do.
It's just an uphill fucking battle.
It's a full-time job.
I've told you before, I'm going to get a house manager. Like, that is happening. I don't exactly know when. But I feel like, you know, I'm coming up for a very special birthday this year. I'm going to be 32. And I couldn't see a better present than having a house manager that does all this shit for me.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Okay.
What would they be doing?
So everything. If you think about all the stuff that you do in terms of the running of the house, all the personal admin surrounding yourself, your partner, your children, everything to do with that. I'm thinking school drop-offs, school pickups, running to clubs, managing the house in terms of like knowing what's going to be for tea, making sure that the tea is all ready and prepared for me coming home, making sure that the house is all nice and clean for me coming home. I never have to deal with anything to do with laundry, anything to do with getting children organised for going away, or anything to do with sorting out bedrooms, sorting out clutter, sorting out storage, anything. Just all of the shit that you have to do that you don't even know you do because it's just automatic to you, and you're just stuck in this constant cycle of cleaning depression. That's it, Nick.
Yeah. I've got was it Mrs. Doubtfire came in my head? You've got your own Mrs. Doubtfire.
That is exactly what I want. I want a Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
I'd love it, and I fucking deserve it. I've been doing this for far too long.
Yeah.
It's time for somebody else to take the reins.
But I could just imagine like the relief that it'll bring for somebody to just look after all that stuff. But that just goes to show you like how much work a mum and a woman does, like all of those tasks, are all the things, not even all the things, like that is part of the things that you need to be constantly thinking about.
It's just a fucking fraction. I think about so my granddad Bob, he says to me, why would you try and do this yourself when you should pay somebody else to do this bit so you can do the bit that you're good at, which is, well, in this scenario, it was me doing DIY. And my granddad Bob couldn't understand why I was the one that was having to fit my own kitchen, when what I should be doing is paying somebody to fit the kitchen, so then I can concentrate on doing my actual job, which is running the business. And it was, I mean, it's not like that's the first time I've thought about that analogy, like that's clear. It's clear. Like stick to your expertise, do what you're good at, get somebody else to do what they're good at. So the prospect of having like a house manager from me, I feel like that in itself would just free up so much of my fucking time to do the stuff that I should be doing. And I just don't get anywhere near it. Like, when you talk about ambition, Nick, your latest blog on the website, for example, like, that's exactly it. I'd love to have ambition, but at what time? When?
Yeah.
When am I when does the ambition switch on? Like, what time of day is that? Because I'm pretty fucking chock-a-block. So a bit of freedom wouldn't go amiss. And I tell you, like, if me and Chris, if we're in a position where we can afford to pay somebody to take care of this, we will make their wage back in a flash.
Yeah.
I 100% believe that. Like, me investing in somebody for this position versus what that would then mean what I could do. Like, I know I'm stagnated. I know that my ambition is stifled. I know that the things that I should be doing at the age that I am now aren't there because of this. So do something about it or stop fucking moaning.
No, I'm a moaner.
No, let me moan.
No, I'm definitely
let me moan
a
about
moaner.
it.
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, it's the doing something about it versus the moaning about it. I have to moan first before I do something about it.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that. I'm saying it now and feeling happy about it now. But you were in this fucking exact room with me half an hour ago when I said, I fucking hate my life. Can somebody else not deal with the carpet fitter?
Yeah. Aye, that's it.
Fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
It's not at all possible that, you're just being a little bit dramatic.
A little bit dramatic, Rat. I am drama. That is me. Fucking carry on.
The two things that I brought up with the ambition was that there's different types of ambition.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's got to not different types of ambition. It's to do with your, what do they call it? Your role, the different roles that you hold.
Hats.
Who you are.
All the hats you wear.
Yeah. So a man's ambition, I feel, is different from a woman's ambition. A woman's ambition generally would be different from a mother's ambition, maybe different from a dad's ambition. So.
And do you talk about this in the sense that they're different because of what the external factors or the lay of the land that they've got to play with? Or do you mean in terms of their own mind's eye? Like, is this external or is this internal ambition? Like the factors that are at play?
No, it's internal ambition and being able to ride on your ambition. So
right.
What are the factors that are stopping you from riding on your ambition?
But are those factors external?
The fact that are impacting you being able to ride on your ambition.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why each of those sort of like personas are different. Male, female, mother, father. They're all different because they all have a different landscape. There's a different playing field for them available to them.
Yeah.
As they look out.
Yeah. Like the way that, so if I compare, not that we're allowed to compare these days, but so a good example is just myself and Stephen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm looking at Stephen's the breadwinner of
mm-hmm.
the household. So there's so many decisions that have to go in it. So financially, it makes sense for him to hold that position within the household. And when he does his job specifically, like, he has to be free to be able to do his job. He's on calls all day, blah, 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 blah. Like, he's literally at the desk 9 to 5. He'll come off sometimes to help around the house and stuff like that. But in general, like, the responsibilities are on me
mm-hmm.
to make sure that the day runs as it runs. Is I made a choice in that because I recognised that there was much more that needed to be done, much more support that needed to happen in the house in order for it to run. Because if it didn't, we're all in each other's throats. The relationship's not going well, the relationships with the kids isn't going well. Somebody has to hold that responsibility, somebody has to run it. So like I chose to pull back from my position in work, because I couldn't hold both at the same time. It had to be that. And financially it made sense for Steve to stay in his position, but it also means that because I have taken on I already had the responsibility, I've just taken on more responsibility to a certain extent. I don't know how to articulate it or describe it, because
I think you were always you always had the responsibility but now what you have to do is proactively manage that responsibility, which then orchestrates you focusing that on as a role. So like the management of the house, but also the care of the children, and making sure like everything that moves in and out of the house, and the responsibilities and the schools and the whatever it is that's going on is under your domain. And then it's not to say that Stephen doesn't help out, but ultimately you're the person who carries it. That's it. So like I need to be able to be flexible. Stephen needs to be able to remain in his job and be stuck, otherwise he'll not be performing in his job, he wouldn't have a job. So but it also means that like, so Stephen can ride on his ambition. So we had a conversation about like, he's like pondering about, he's okay with me talking about this, he was pondering about a promotion at his work and stuff. And I was like, what are you pondering on? Like, I'm sitting here, I've pulled back for my job and my career in order to do this, which we do value. It has to happen. So if you've got these opportunities in front of you, take the fucking opportunities, because I can't take the opportunities that are in front of me, because this requires attention right now. So I said it like a bit harshly. I did put a little bit of pressure on, but I feel like it was the right thing to say in that moment, because that was how I was feeling. And I think you're not alone in that. Like, I mean, the responsibilities that I bear for running the family business, being the second generation of that, there's no easy way out for me. Like, this is my life, this is what I've chosen, this is my path, this is my responsibility. So all of the things that I could have been or may have wanted to explore, they're just not there. There's not an option for me to do that. I've got a little bit of creative freedom here and there. Podcast is a perfect example of it. But ultimately, like, I know my first and foremost priority is the success of the business being able to be handed over to the next generation. Chris, on the other hand, gets to do what the fuck he wants. And he is very much aware of that privilege on him. And he can see it for himself, and whether or not he recognises it frequently, I don't know, but we've definitely had that conversation. Like, if I can't fucking do these things, I would, like, I could not imagine how elated I would be about the prospect of having the freedom that Chris does when it comes to what he does for his career, and the stardom that he receives for that, and how amazing he gets to be with it. So like, we are not the only people in this position where these husbands or these other halves are getting to ride on their ambition with the opportunity of what landscape they have in front of them versus what is holding us in a place that isn't the same freedom as that.
And it still feels ancient.
It is ancient.
I'm like, why are we still here? Like, why are women still taking this on? And why do we not have the freedoms that those types of freedoms?
Because you can have those freedoms. You made your life choices. You chose to be heterosexual. You chose to have children. You chose to get married. You chose to buy into the construct of what that means patriarchally wise. That was all choices. Whether or not they were fully intended, you don't know that. Whether or not they were influenced by how you were raised, quite possibly. But getting to late 30s and then realising this is a lot of bullshit, you're not the first person to do that either. You know?
No.
So there are plenty of people out there that didn't do it this way, that don't do it this way. And are they right? Maybe. Maybe not. Are they happy? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it's another case of choose your heart. Would you give up any of this?
No.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have the ambition. I'm not saying that you don't deserve it. I just think that you know and I know you haven't figured it out yet. It's a game that you're playing with yourself, and you'll find it. I know you will, because you've done it with everything else, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the other side of it. There's two things going on. This is the bit. It's totally fucked up. There is...
Just fucking say it, Nick.
I don't know what you mean. No, there's the side of... Right, the easy side for me to speak about is, yes, like, there is a time in your life, I'm at that time where you're at a crossroads and you didn't know where you're going next, because that path has been opened up in such a way. Like, life is changing. There is a transition going on, and I can't figure out where to go next.
Yeah,
absolutely fine. I'm okay with that. In terms, am I okay with it? I am okay with it. It's just that you're lost, is probably what it is. You're a bit lost in the woods. So, and it's better to have direction than not have it at all.
Yeah.
And then there is the other side of it, like, where it doesn't feel like you have the choices. Like,
yeah.
Is it that? Like, I said it earlier, but I don't know if it's, like, it's just, like, it's not respected enough. Like, in terms of the position that you are in. Like...
Not respected enough by who?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Well, there's a way in which our society is built. So everything that we do... Everything that we do in life, the way in which we wake up, we go to work, the stuff that we eat, the stuff that we watch, the way in which our children are cared for, the way in which our healthcare system works, the way in which our education works, all of these factors, everything has been built and designed for a certain way of thinking.
Yeah.
And in a way to benefit certain groups of people, but not for the greater good. And in all of that, what you're seeing is that you're just completely represented. Like, you're not, there's no representation of you in anywhere where success can be or ambition can be, without an uphill struggle, without a fight, without everything in your way. So, like, when you say you don't know what's making you angry about this, I think it's just the patriarchy. Like, I genuinely do. And I don't know, because remember one of the very first times that I explained to you when a man was being misogynistic towards you?
Yeah, and I had no fucking idea. I had no idea.
Misogyny was a thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I think this is just another layer of you figuring out that we live in a world that's not built for us, and that's okay. Because it's true, and you are allowed to be angry.
Yeah.
Like, you absolutely are. But there are...
It's like, what do you do about it, though?
Well, there, like, you're not the first person to feel like this. There must be there's other people out there. You just got to find them that have an answer, that have tried different things, that have a way of moulding it to suit us, to suit the type of lifestyles that we are. But I honestly think, I think you do a great job with your ambition. I think you excel in so many different ways when it comes to your creativity. And for me, if I was to think ambitiously, it would be about creativity that I don't get a chance to do, that I miss confidence in. Trying to find that confidence to put myself back out there and do the things that I used to find so easy when I was younger, when it comes to creating, writing, speaking, all these things. I think you do a fantastic job of learning, not just for yourself, but through Morgan as well, especially when it comes to all the art and stuff like that you girls do together. Like, I don't know. What is ambition? What does your ambition look like? Because when I'm looking at you from the outside in, like your creative ambition's beautiful. I love it. I love watching it as well. It's every time I read your writing, every time I see the piece of artwork that you've done, or just when you're taking like just nature pictures when you're out and about doing your walking and stuff like that, like all of that is, I feel inspiring. I feel enjoyment from it. So I don't know what your ambition is, the one that you're looking for, but the one that you do just now is pretty cool.
Thank you. Yeah, as the part that's like, it is the direction that I'm kind of going in. I still can't quite grasp onto what it is yet, and I think you kind of have to let go. Like, you didn't need to make money from it either.
No, yeah,
like,
that's the hard thing.
Yeah, aye,
the value thing, the value less. Yeah,
it's letting it go. I think I'm in a position that now, it was the very thing that stopped me from being creative like ages ago. Was like, I'm not drawing anymore because I can't do it and I'm shite and I can't make money for it. And like, I'm definitely in a position now where I'm just like, I didn't need to make money for this. It might just end up being a side thing that I always do, the side thing, and I'm okay with that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's in internal temp too hot.
Right, well, we can do that when we come back then.
Well, hang on. Let's
try with the main camera.
We could just do a switch and just be like, so all the cameras fucked.
Yeah.
And we're done anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on.
Okay.
Game face on, Cara.
Sorry. Just chillaxing there.
Yeah. Right, go.
Thanks.
Our cameras are overheating.
Yeah.
I think we've had enough anyway.
Yeah, we are. We're sweating in here. It's
Yeah.
the bugs. No, I think we should just like cut it.
Yeah, on you go.
Aye,
you just cut
just
it.
like,
You don't need to wrap it in.
Okay, right. We're melting here. The cameras are fucked.
Yeah, they fucked it.
Yeah.
They fucked us over, actually. We were having a moment, and then Ross is in the background trying to figure out which one's overheating.
Yeah.
And it's game over for
That's
us.
it. So we're done.
we don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah,
No.
Don't look at this camera. It's not working.
Okay. We're done,
guys. Just leave it.
Aye.
Leave it. Honestly, just leave it.
See you next week.
Right, okay. Well, thank you for your kind words.
We're losing.
All right.
We're losing Nick Cam.
Right. Oh God.